from the United Kingdom. It's always a blessing talking about ONPASSIVE. It's always a blessing being at the right place at the right time and, of course, for the right purpose. So where else could we be if not here? Special love and greetings to the panel on the screen. Hello, Niraj. Hi, Aisha. Hello, Keba Ikas. Nice to meet you and the wonderful founders. I can see the numbers popping up. This is the ONPASSIVE spirit. Thank you all guys for joining us. And of course, we feel really happy and safe that there's someone here to listen to us. So what a blessing, guys. Like I said, of course, I'm calling from the United Kingdom. This is ONPASSIVE. And if I speak a lot, Mamata, Eugenie, just tell me stop because I can go and go and go. So if you would like to know a bit about me, yes, I come from the southern Cameroons and I live in the United Kingdom. And as a profession, I am a nurse. And then I'm married. I have 4 children, 4 biological children. And the oldest before the 4 is an adopted child who is already a grown up and living as her, on her own. So I've got altogether 5 children. Yeah, so in addition to being a nurse, I would like to share my story. We are women here, and at times we need to hear these things. I think there's a reason for women coming together on a day like this. And of course, a brother of ours is here to support us morally. So I trained to be a nurse and then an incident occurred to me in October 2010 when I was having my second baby. So the doctor or the anesthetist used an infected needle on me, which caused me meningitis. And I was sick. I lay in the hospital for about 30 days. The experience was not a good one. And they call that in medical terms, negligence. So many people should go through situations like this, just out of a little mistake or carelessness. People can lose their lives, people can lose their job, and people are suffering from such things just a lot. So at some point after nursing, I thought that I just want to do something special for people who have gone through this because I've experienced it and it was not a good one. And I decided to train to go to study and have a master's in health law and ethics. And my dream actually was to be a solicitor, just soliciting, working, with people who go through medical negligence, But then getting the job is not an easy thing. And on the other hand, when you have children out here, you either choose with your 9-to-5 job or with your 4 little kids in your house and stuff like that. So at some point, I started looking for a means, just to get me something that I could do, live at home, take care of my children, because work here in the United Kingdom, you live, especially as a nurse, you spend 13 hours at work. I don't trust any single individual to keep my children for 13 hours just so that I can go and make money. So I decided to look for something else that I would stay at home, do it, and then still be able to make money and take care of my children by myself. So when ONPASSIVE was introduced to me, I was reluctant. But finally, on the 19th of June, 2020, I said, okay, let me just give it a try. And if it works, it's going to be my dream. I'll stay at home and take care of my children and, of course, and make money. So that's how I joined. But the moment I joined, I discovered that, I thought I was joining ONPASSIVE for one reason, but the reason, I've just discovered the reason now. Why? Because the truth remains. I don't get to do anything in order to make money. I don't get to recruit at all of those, which we all know. But apart from that, the whole vision behind ONPASSIVE, that was what touched me, because we all are humans. We know things that go happen around the world. Walking along the street, you see homeless people. Look at war zones, you see refugees, you see internally displaced persons, you see widows, you see orphans. There are times you ask yourself a lot of questions. You're like, why should I have a roof over myself and somebody is lying under the bridge? Why should my children eat and dump remaining food while other children like them don't have food, they don't have shelter, they don't have anything? When you think like that, you feel really tortured, you are worried, you are disturbed, but you don't have money. But at some point, as ONPASSIVE now came, and I discovered this part of it, that the whole business is actually a humanitarian movement. I said, voila, I have landed, because I will not only help myself, but this business, like Mr. Ash Mufare promises us, what is he saying? He is going to empower us. He is in the mission of creating at least 1 million Mother Teresas so that they will go around the world and do what? Put smiles over the faces of these people. I was like, all right, I think this is the reason why I joined ONPASSIVE without knowing. I found it. That's how I could not go to sleep. Some people who know me, they will know that you can find me anytime, anywhere when it comes to ONPASSIVE, you know. So we bought the vision, all of us, like we are sitting here now, because I have spoken to Mamata, I've spoken to Yogini, I've spoken to Aisha. Everybody's so passionate in what they are planning to do to humankind with what they will get from ONPASSIVE, you know. So the whole mission, the whole vision of it is nothing, it has nothing to do with money. Because of course, people join businesses because they want to make money. But this one is totally a different thing. The moment you join ONPASSIVE, sign up, pay your $97, you pay your, and then you wait until activate your account. That is it. It's a done deal. You never have any problems about money. And that's not all. Mr. Ash Mufari and his team, they give us time and they give us money. And he says, take all of this now, go out into the world and do what your heart tells you to do. Sisters, I would like to share a bit. Where I am now, there is a war ongoing in my country since 2016. Women like you and myself, they are using moss plants. They take grass and wash and use like sanitary pads. You have children being born in bushes and stuff like that. And here is the opportunity. We look now and cry, but tomorrow, the moment we launch, I will say, Mamata, Yogini, I am going to Nigeria where 1 million people from my country are living and suffering and living in bushes. I am sure you will come with me. And even if you don't have time to follow me and watch and see them live, you will at least say, this is my own part of support. Go there, get something for them, do this, get food, get shelter, get this and that. That is ONPASSIVE, that is the spirit, that is the vision, and that is why we are here and all over the place about this, this business, right? So the journey of ONPASSIVE has been a sweet one. And I would say, you know, the whole journey, it all started in 2018, of course, when Mr. Ash Mufari founded the company. But for me, like I said earlier on, it started in 2020, because that was when I joined on the 19th of that June of that month, of that year, right? So we have seen various stages of ONPASSIVE, stage after stage, and we have witnessed a lot of things when they came and produced and introduced. We came when no product was yet ready, to the stage where products were ready. They introduced all founders, all blessed to us, all founders, and all of those things were like, wow, 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 wow. And we have been wowing since the day we joined ONPASSIVE till now. And it is going on and on and on and on and on. You know, so I just want to give a quick rundown as a reminder, and especially if there is someone here who is not yet a founding member, let them listen and listen good, because if you have a question, we will happily answer to the best of our capability to make sure that you understand and make that decision right now. You know, a lot of activities have taken place, like I said. But we are now at that other interesting event or point in the stage of ONPASSIVE where a lot has been happening. Let me give a quick rundown. Like on the 30th of March, we had the top event when the Burj Khalifa was introduced to us, right? And we learned with excitement for the first time that we own 2 floors in the tallest building on planet Earth, floor number 132 and floor number 151 in the Burj Khalifa building in Dubai. And what happened? On the 15th of April, we were introduced to the Eye of Dubai. And what happened? We had a virtual walk through the city and watched our business present in every nook and cranny of that city, any important, interesting avenue in that place. Where you go, what you see is ONPASSIVE, 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 ONPASSIVE. And that is the beginning of the marketing campaign. That is when the business was introduced to the world. And gradually we're launching the marketing campaign as things are moving. And what happened on the 22nd of April, we saw the Dubai extravaganza, right? Which introduced, of course, all founders to the world in